Hello Mondeo fans and welcome back to the channel. Right guys, welcome back to another installment of Life in the Mondeo. So today we're going to go for a bit of a drive, pull over somewhere nice and quiet, have a discussion about what I got under the hood, the new stuff that's gone on, the EMU, pretty much. I'm going to show you some stuff on the computer, I'm going to do a few things, and give a bit of a rundown, and yeah, we'll have a bit of a chat. Right guys, so typical UK, absolutely terrible weather. Went out for a bit of a drive and it thundered down, so got some outside footage from the back, but nothing too special right now. So I figured let's just pull inside and have a little bit of a chat. So yeah, this EMU ECU. So currently, as you can tell, the car is driving. Now I have had people who are on the latest sort of off-the-shelf software drive it and tell me that the part throttle feels better than the off-the-shelf software, but of course it would be, because you can map it properly on an EMU ECU, on an aftermarket ECU of any type. Now, this is currently the only Mondeo that's running a EMU ECU, purely because nobody else wanted to put in the effort to get it working. Myself bought loads of sort of can sniffing hardware, and just got stuck in, got everything working. All the dash buttons are working, the dash is all working, besides two things which need to be done, and there is one major thing that's holding me back from basically deploying this onto every other Mondeo out there. So the things that are not working on the dash, miles per gallon. For some reason the calculations are off. I'm pretty sure it's just a CAN message or something. But these are the least of my worries, these two. And then the other thing is the ambient air temperature sensor. Now, basically that's just, I've got to get the scaling of the temperature sensor and then just work it out. The big thing that's holding us back is the stock ECU fuel pump control. So needs CAN messages to turn it on and stuff. It's pretty much figured out. I just, unfortunately, my car, I took the early steps to delete all of that, so I haven't had a chance to get my hands on one for longer than a few hours at a time. But I'm hoping to remedy that. I'm hoping to get around that. So yeah, fingers crossed soon it'll all be working, but otherwise everything works. Cruise control stuff is going to be a bit different. The EMU only uses two buttons for cruise control, one for set, so you set it at a certain sort of speed, and one for off. So that, what that does is it frees up 4 more buttons on the steering wheel to do other things. I don't know what you want to do with them. Launch control, anti-lag, maybe switchable maps, who knows. The possibilities are endless. Right now I haven't got them doing anything because I'm just sort of the test bed at the moment. I'm quite confident that this will now get onto the dyno and be the most powerful stock turbo size, stock frame turbo Mondeo that there's been. Of course it's a hybrid turbo. There's some other ones running 350, 360 horsepower. I reckon this will be a good 370, 380, maybe even 390. It feels strong. It now pulls right up to the red line, bangs off the limiter, and yeah, I think it's making some steam. So time will tell. I will be getting on the dyno soon. That's the only thing holding me back from going on further and putting on the big turbo and stuff. I do want to show you the EMU itself. One of the major positive points about this is I have gotten a plug and play kit to work. So you just unplug your ECU and plug this straight in its place and it will work. Everything will work out the box. You just start your car and get to going. So that's for me, that's been a real sort of real plus point for this, a real driving point, because I want to get this out to as many guys as possible, because there are some people who out there who in S-Max world and Mondeo world who want to push big power but haven't had the opportunity. So this is definitely the way to do it. And plus now with my all-wheel drive, it's going to be controlled by the ECU. It's not currently, I just purely haven't run a wire to it, and then it's all basically done. But yeah, exciting times ahead. I mean, you've got all the possibilities that you can think of. You can swap out all the sensors you want, and just, you know, you can go mad. I'm really impressed with it, really impressed with the power, with the anti-lag, with the, well, not anti-lag, sorry, the flat foot shift, the launch control. Really impressed with it all. It starts, it idles, it's been great. Yeah, no, I don't, the 2 years I invested into this are definitely worth it, put it that way. So yeah, let's go for a bit of a drive maybe. Right guys, so here we are, back again. My light's dying, but yeah, as you can see, there is nothing to see here, nothing different. It's all contained within the original ECU holder. Now, before I start looking into this, the ECU brackets and stuff that I've used to mount it all up in here, that is just a temporary thing. My partner, HS Tuning, Sam, he has got an proper RS ECU bracket holder thing, adapter thing for the EMU, which looks a lot better than mine, which I would advise getting. But we'll talk about that as the package as we get to it. So, first things to see here is it's been slightly modified. Can't really see down there, but there is a vacuum line going to it because there's an internal map sensor on the ECU. And then this side, don't know if you can see it there, you got a little USB. So that's pretty much the only differences. Those clip straight in where they would do. Laptop goes in the USB obviously, and then fun happens. So let's plug in the laptop and we'll get up some software. We'll just have a quick look and I'll show you what you can see. Okay guys, so I got the laptop plugged into the ECU with the provided USB cable. Please excuse the fans, I've just been out for that drive. I've literally just gotten back, so everything's pretty warm. But yeah, I mean, unless you know stuff about EMU software and tuning, this is not going to tell much. But basically, here's all the stuff. This is the logs page that shows you what everything is, all the CAN bus switches. There is then the actual log, which shows you everything. So from here, when you capture logs, it captures everything, and they go into a small log file, and you can look through everything. You can switch through channels, you can do it all. It's great for logging. Obviously, as you can see on the side here, you've got all these things, you know, fueling, nutrients, outputs, boost. Great stuff is under sport. Got flat shift, paddle shift, rev match. So I mean, you could flip and put a DSG gearbox in here if you really wanted to. But yeah, this gives you just access to everything. I mean, let's see if I can bring up this. So this here is going to be the all-wheel drive lockout. This is the map for it once it's wired in. Yeah, there's just loads of stuff going on. Outputs, all sorts of rubbish. So yeah, great stuff in there, all good for digging in. I mean, if you look at the bottom there, you can even see, let's have a look here, you can get what the ignition angle is, what the injector pulse width is, EGTs, intake air temperatures, coolant temperatures, everything. You get a load from just this little readout here, but the possibilities on this are absolutely just endless. Right guys, so here's a quick look inside of the RS ECU holder. So as you can see, it's not very neat, the way that I've set up this this bracket, but just as an idea, that's what we're going to get. So the actual ECU connected to the plug and play kit. This is the key piece that makes dreams come true. Okay, so that's the EMU, that's the PC access, that's everything, all the little bits you might want to see, everything that works. As you can tell, the car goes pretty well. Everything's going. So let's have a little chat about what it's taken to get here. So my last 2 years working on this have been pretty much, so not great, pretty damn stressful, banging my head left, right and center up against obstacles and just getting things working. But we're here. What a sense of accomplishment. First proper aftermarket ECU Mondeo / S-Max, because it's the same freaking thing. I'm pretty proud. Now we've just got to move on to the big stuff. And for all you guys out there who are interested in this and want to get stuff going, which there's quite a few of you. I mean, I had about 10 people when I put the video up. I mean, when I put the little announcements up on Facebook, I had about 10 people pretty interested, so we'll see how it goes. I'm quite keen to get a few out there, see what this platform can actually do. For those guys, we're looking to... So I'm going in with this with HS Tuning. He's going to do the tuning side of things. As a package deal, we're going to try and sell this all together about the same price as the Focus kit, which is about £1,700. So for that, you get the EMU with the base map. You can send that out to you wherever you are, and then you also get a tuning session with HS Tuning to get it to pretty much this where it is now. You don't have to be on a rolling road, just as long as you've got an open road to get some good pulls and good data. I think it's pretty good. It's going to open up a lot of possibilities. It's going to open up a lot of options for other things, you know, like somebody wants to run a different sensor, somebody wants to flip and put, I want to put a bigger intercooler, I want to get rid of the map sensor that's in there, so I'm going to put just a standard intake air temperature sensor into the bigger intercooler I've got. Things like that are now possible. You're not just locked down by all the stupid stuff that the standard ECU does, and we all know in the Mondeo world how crap the standard ECU is. So big things in the future. Let's get it on the dyno, and that's what I want to do. So I'm actually going to book it tonight, and hopefully soon we'll get this thing on the dyno. Alright guys, so we're back in the Mondeo. Today we're on our way to the dyno. We're going to go visit Charlie at Surrey Rolling Road, and we're going to get a handle on exactly what's going on with this thing. I personally think it feels good. I've been told by other people it's going to be some decent power, just by butt dyno, you know, but nothing tells you like a graph, as I say. I love a bit of a graph, and I love to see some power numbers. So on to Farnborough. Alright guys, so successful day. That was way more power than I expected. I would have been happy with anything over about 370-ish, but 399, I mean, come on, could have had a 1 horsepower more for 400, but I am more than happy with that. The graph looks great, the car feels awesome. Charlie was really happy with it, said it's spot on. So yeah, it feels good to know that I've been working in the right direction. So it's out there, the cat's out the bag. It's a 400 horsepower car. I think that is the most powerful stock size turbo Mondeo that there is. So yeah, pats on the back for me and my tuner, I guess, but I am happy with that. Shout out to Ricardo Caleros for the closest horsepower guess of 400 horsepower, off by just a smidge, but I'm gonna call it yeah. Yeah, happy with the results. You know the story. Like, share, subscribe, share it around, and I'll see you in the next video for some more fun.